Hi, welcome to my channel, PG Outdoor and Fishing. Today I will talk about three different sizes of tarps. It's a small one, medium and large one. And I will talk about a little bit about the pros and cons on each size and what I think, my personal thoughts about it. Remember to subscribe and stick around. I will start with the smallest tarp, the DD Hammock Magic Carpet. It's both a tarp and the ground sheet. And it's only 220 times 140 centimeters and weighs only 225 gram. It's a perfect tarp for a day hike, and this is the A-frame. I set up all tarps with A-frames today, just so you can see the difference. I think the A-frame is not perfect for this small tarp. It's a bit too small for that, but the plow point is very nice. That's the perfect day hike. But that said, I also bring the magic carpet, this small one, this small tarp, when I make overnighter, and it's important that everything is light. Then I actually can combine this magic carpet with the ground sheet and the mosquito net, and it will work as one night shelter. So this is the tarp size actually I use the most, since I like to do day hikes. That is perfect for my outdoor activity. This is my middle size tarp. It's 3 times 3 meters, and it's by DD Hammocks, and the weight is about 800 grams. And this is a very good size because it's very all round. It's very good for overnighter. I like to use it in the fall and spring and the winter, because you can do an A-frame, which is perfect, or you can do a tarp tent configuration. But it's also light enough to use as a day hike, I think. And what is very important good with this model is that it's a lot of attachment loops, and that makes that you can do a lot of configuration. For example, one of my favorite, the tarp tent. So it's not only important to look at the size and the weight and of course the cost, but it's also important to look at how many attachment point a tarp have. And that is very good for this type. And I think it's very reasonable price, this DD hammock, 3 times 3 meters standard. There is also a lightweight, which is a bit more expensive, and it's lighter. So this is also a tarp I use a lot, and it's very all round. I would say if you want to have only one tarp or start with a tarp, then it's the 3 times 3 meter with many attachment loops. As you can see, there is plenty of space in here, 3 times 3 meters. I have no problem to sit up, and I can lie down and also have my equipment here. So it's for a little bit more weight, you get a lot more space actually. So this is my biggest tarp, the 3 times 4 meters, and it's not a well-known brand. This is Mackenzie, and it's also about 800 grams, so it's pretty light for being a bit bigger, but it doesn't have many attachment points. So it's a little bit difficult with the configuration, but I mean the standard configuration I of course can do. And it's also that since it's 4 times 3 meters, it's difficult to do the tarp tent. I at least have not succeeded to do it well. And it's very big actually, and it's I think it's a bit too big. Maybe this is interesting if you are two people who wants to do it overnight. Then 4 times 3 meters could be interesting. But I don't use this one very much. I use much more the 3 times 3 meters or the small one, 1.4 times 2.2 meters. So these are my 3 tarps, and if I would recommend anyone, if you want to start with 1 tarp, then I definitely would say a 3 times 3 tarp, and take one with many attachment loops. And DD Tarp is an excellent choice. I'm not sponsored by them, but I think they are good, and they are good value, about 60 euro. And then you have a tarp both for overnighter, summer, mosquito net, or the rest of the year, winter and spring and fall, as a tarp tent or A-frame. And then you also have the possibility to do day hikes with lean-to shelter, or even better, for me, I think the flow point. Remember to subscribe, and see you next time.